Hello and welcome everyone. This is Jackie and Luce. We are out here in our fall festivity here in our backgrounds because we are so excited to have you joining us today. So let's take you right to our leader program today. And this is your leader meeting for the Amber and Onyx region, September already of 2021. I can't even handle it. I can't believe it. So that being said, we're going to get you started today taking a look back. So just to share the results, Hudith shared a little bit on the business meeting that we were about 4% behind budget last month. She had shared that with all of you. So we always want to share our consultant base. And you know we've got a goal to get to 65,000. We know it's been an interesting year thus far, just a little different in 2021 post-COVID. But what we do know is that we are not losing sight of 65,000 active consultants. You could probably tell when you take a look at what we keep offering for consultants and their clients, what we keep offering as well in the action brochure to keep your base active. So we want to say thank you for all the reach outs you did in the month of August from your VIPs, former VIPs. We didn't have 50%. I know that felt a little struggling sometimes doing those calls, but I just have to say thank you on behalf of Luce and I for just a fabulous close. You really, really pulled strong. Here is our base. We're going to give you results. Our goal is to get to 10,000 first. Our real goal, our contribution general market to the 65,000 is a little over 12,000. It's about 13,000 active consultants, but we've got to reach to this 10,000. So I'm going to just show you quickly in the bottom left here. What is the United States? So we started at the beginning of August with 42,213 active consultants. We added 1,787 in new consultants. We reactivated 1,500, but get this, we lost 6,400. So what happened, those are the Ps who then became inactive. The pre-inactives didn't stay active. So, or we lost consultants. So again, that's 39,129. So we took a big drop last month. So this is our campaign month. This is a big weekend with free shipping. So we're going to stay super strong on that call to action. When we look at what happened to our markets. So here's our whole general market. We started with 7,690 active consultants. We added 116, one of our third lowest month. June, July, and August were our three lowest months really in our history and years for sponsoring. We activated 100 of those 116 with an order. We reactivated the Ps, the Is became As, okay? That is 602, so that was good. But we lost 1,054, those Ps who just ended up going to inactive. So again, our ending base now is 7,300. We began the year with a little close to 8,000. So this is our time to turn this around. That's together. You can see the separate markets from Onyx to Amber. Over here, looking at the starting base, it was pretty proportionate what we lost based on the size, okay? So then we also went to our total active consultants, and bear with me here. Luce, you know what I think? I don't think I made you co-host.
No, I just sent you a quick message.
Yeah, that's okay. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back to the screen to let you do that. Sorry. I don't know. We got rolling when we hopped on. So anyway, so here's our goal. Let's take a look at our goal, leaders. All right. Our goal is this. Our goal to get to 10,000 is right now taking the number of active consultants we have. We need to grow 2,662 active consultants. How do you do that? That's the Ps staying active, so we can't lose any, but it's also taking the Is, which we have the bonus royal jelly right now, really that decanter over $500, I think it's $504 value, crazy awesome, and free shipping this weekend at $450. Between that, bringing the Is back to active and new consultants who join an order becoming active, we now then have, again, a growth in our base. We have 289 leaders. So that's 9 new active consultants, eyes becoming active, and new sponsors to earn that weekender between you and your consultants, your quarterly bonus, everything that's on the table, okay? So that is our goal. So keep the magic 9, don't lose any. If you do, you gotta add to that. But that's our call to action for each of you as we begin today. Forgive me, I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna go do my lovely technology job of making Luz co-host, my bad. There you go, Dal, thank you. Okay, and let's take us back. All right, so as we go forward from here, we're gonna just start moving to, so that's where we are, that's it. We're gonna go, we're excited. I know there was a whole lot of things happening out there as we were doing lots of calls too with you, and we're excited to kick into this reason for the season. Today, our workshop is going to be this. It's going to be you setting up your calendar, your structure to serve the people that serve your team. These are all the types of consultants that you serve, okay? So you serve your inactives, you communicate, you coach, you train, you mentor, you inspire, you recognize. You do the same with your pre-inactives and your active consultants. Then, so we need a lot of those consultants, right? This is how you create the funnel of your override check. Then you have a group of new, former, the new VIPs, former VIPs. You're going to maintain the VIPs you have. So we want to find new, you just brought back some VIPs, and we want to keep the VIPs. So that's a whole nother category of service and support and recognition and communication and structure. Then you're supporting your new leaders and new consultants that you currently have. But ultimately, a leader is looking for new every single day and inspiring her team to do the same, from consultants to leaders. So this storyboard right here, you will have these slides, has the hot news that JAFRA has along the bookends of the funnel of income for a leader, filling in the top with more and stopping the bottom from falling out. That's a successful funnel, right? Blocking it. But this gives you everything that JAFRA has put on the table for you to achieve success this month. So write down on your paper, what do you want your commission check to be this month? What do you want that check to be? Own it, write it, see it, and say it. If you don't set a goal, you won't even strive towards a goal, which means you have no goal achievement. So let's begin with the end in mind. How much in income do you want from your client sales? So first you have your commission check, then you have your personal income from your client sales, and then next to that, any additional bonuses. Are there bonuses you're working towards right now? The quarterly bonus or any other bonus in that leadership guide? Write it down, own it, see it, and have a purpose to that check. That's what we're here to do today in this leader workshop. So how do you get ready for today? How do you get ready for any month? You must take your calendar and we're going to set goals. I love this worksheet. It's in the JAFRA Virtual University Training Hub. Go in there, you will see it as one of the handouts. I believe it's the manager or district manager session. Fabulous tool. Setting your goals in the squares to the right, writing down the top to-dos that you must accomplish, putting all of the calendar dates in there of training and events. So today it's blocking your power hours, planning the events for your team, planning the events for your personal business, making plans to go prospecting. That is putting it in your calendar, not just thinking about things. So we ask you to get your calendar out. We ask you to write down with a notebook or in your computer some strategy ideas that you gained today or that you have, and then taking your 2 books and always having those in front of you to plan today. This is a planning workshop. So we're going to turn this over to Luz. We're going to kick you off going through each of these categories today to show you what does JAFRA have for you that can help these categories, and you plug your time into your calendar. So I'm going to send this off to Luz to kick us off to the first category in the funnel.
You know, Jackie, it's interesting because not only that we're doing a lot of the planning and setting our calendars, you mentioned about what is your goal for the month, for this month. And we had one person that actually said $5,000 for the month of September. That is including her overrides and personal sales. And that is Beatrice. So Beatrice already has a plan in mind, and she has already everything set of what she plans to do for the month of September. And we're going to root for you, and we're going to be 100% behind you, Beatrice. If there's anything you need from our end, we're here 100% to reassure that you could at least, or you could overcome that $5,000 and make it even more. So it's a great step for you to realize where you would like to see yourself in the month of September. So as we're breaking down this funnel that you see here, it's important because, like Jackie said, it all starts with your eyes, right? And turning them into, for them to be active, and your P's and your A's, and the activities that we're actually working with for you to work with the people that you have in that particular list. We also have that list that could assure you and help you throughout the month, but you, from your end, you'll be piling it down, like Jackie says all the time, and making those particular calls. And as you're working with your inactives and your pre-inactives and your actives consultants, we're looking at what are the key focus that we have for this month. Look at that decanter. That decanter is right there. It's beautiful. It's the original 6.7 ounce that Jackie mentioned, over a $500 value. So when you start looking at your inactives, it's there. Bring them back. Let them know that when they come back into the business and they place an order of $400 more, they're going to get this decanter. And not only that, they're getting their 50% commission. So it's a lot. I know you've worked with your list, but you never know what the life situation might be for that particular person. Things change on a daily basis. And the best part about that is in September, we have free shipping with a $450 order more from September 1st all the way through 6th when we're going through over that throughout our holidays. So it's a great way for you to take advantage of these personal sales that we do have for this particular person. But when you're planning your business, you also get the decanter if you activate 2 people too. But here it is. When you're looking at this bonus size decanter, it comes back to a lot of things. This royal jelly decanter. Your commission last year, I heard it was one of the biggest commission that you ever received when we had this program that was set in place. So go back and start looking at who are the people that you're going to be helping to bring them back into the business again. So like that, for those who had their last order in the month of September 2019, all the way to May 2021, are the people that you're going to be targeting and speaking to and bringing them back into the business. With that being said, remember that free shipping is there from Monday, September 1st, all the way through September 6th with a $450 order. But Jackie,
I got to come back to you for a quick second. This is so huge for the leaders. Leaders, you get 1 decanter for every 2 consultants in your central branch who go from I to A. So as you're sitting here today, sorry, Luce, I want you all to write down, look at, she said something so key, the 1st through the 6th. Today is the 2nd. Tuesday is the 6th, right? Is that right? No, Monday. So Labor Day. So
yes, Labor Day.
People start going on holidays. So here's the key. Today is a big communication day. How can you do phone trees, text trees? Start thinking, what can I do? But this is big for you. And if you look at the bottom, 49% of our consultant base is inactive. That's half your branches out there. Some of you are higher, but this is so important. So I just wanted to come back to that. So sorry, Luce, leaders for you, there's a lot in it for you.
It's very important for you to see that, because not only that you're being rewarded for your efforts, also that JAFRA is rewarding you for that, they get one and you also get one. And you could do whatever you want with that too, for that decanter. Right. But you know, these are some great promotional prices that we have for you and also your clients. We heard the 5 for $99. Yes, it's there. Beautiful. You have it all the way from spa fragrances and also a lot of great things that they could look at. Even our regimens, even the regimens were $5.99. So they get to choose from that option. And when you're looking at your Revitalize and also your Defy products, they're one of our lowest price points, but they get a free mask when they're doing this, when they're actually purchasing this product. So it's a great way for you to look at it. And then the gold. Remember you were talking about the gold that you want the capsules. Here it is. Great promotion is back up and for you to do that, share it with others and for them to see that it's there and it's available. And that 9-in-1, that's for is it a 65% earnings? I can't see it.
65% off. Yes, with 3 different scrubs. That's incredible.
So start looking at your calendar, like Jackie showed us. plan it out, and mapping out who are the people that you're going to be calling, who are the P's and who are the I's that you're going to be talking to today, and revamping that whole weekend and getting it to a point that by the time that Monday hits, they're able to place an order in with that free shipping and take advantage of that, which is because it's excellent.
And these slides are already in your WhatsApp and on Facebook. We made a whole sales bundle for you so you can cut and paste and email, text these pictures of the hot buys of the month. These are our top favorites. And like Lou said, you asked for the retinol caps. They're back. So what else do we have, Luce?
You can't go wrong with the new products, Jackie. I know we've been celebrating this. We've been looking at the new JAFRA Essence. Several of you already have it at home, have tried it, share with the world, let everybody know how exciting it is, the sense of how it feels great with your skin. That's a great opportunity for you to speak to your P's and I's and let them know, or your active consultants when they're placing their order. The other thing is the Gen Zs, right? From the age of 18 to 20, what is it, Jackie? 20.
Oh, it goes a little younger. Yeah, it goes up into their
12 to
early
20.
20s.
It's 12 to 20.
12 to 20. There we
Thank
go.
you.
I'm thinking about my kids. So I'll tell you this, the Nia
Mhm.
Noor, you have that at home for his and hers. It's exciting. It's a vibrant scent that they're looking for. So it's a great way for you to sit and think. When you're making those calls and like, you know what, I may not like the scent, but do you have a grandchild, a niece, a nephew, or someone that you know offhand that's going to some form of graduation? Because we're always celebrating something in our lives, right? So this is a great way for them to promote that particular product and for them to have a chance to see. And if you have the scent strips, send them out and let everybody else see what we have to offer. And then the deeper shades of the matte foundation. Oh my gosh, these 4 new shades are amazing. And first of all, we would like to say thank you to Lisa Washington and Cherie Lester that were behind of the making of these shades and foundations. And you cannot believe that we've been waiting for this for quite some time. And here it is. Take advantage of it, share it with the world, and let them know what are all of the fabulous new products that we're sharing in the month of September. And our JAFRA mini sets, it is 55% tabletops. It's here. We're celebrating the holidays. You're going to see this when we go to our JAFRA tour. You're going to get to see all of our holiday products. So it's a great way for you to promote it now in this month of September. The price point is set and it's affordable and it's beautiful. So you can't go wrong with that. And don't forget to get your product catalog for the month of September and also January for your clients to see them, because there's a lot of great offers that are in there too. Jackie, is there anything else you wanted to add to this slide?
Yeah, again, this is like a checklist for you when you're calling your P's and I's, like Lou said. Talk about the hot offers, the new products, and remind them to get their full 2021 catalog while they're placing that order. So they've got it throughout the whole holiday season and they start to see and use more JAFRA. And again, a great time, like Lou said, to introduce the holiday idea. These are great offers at 55% off. By the way, these pictures are in WhatsApp. They're not posted in the action or in the sales brochure. So that's something you might want to email them, send them a text picture of for these Christmas trees. They're going to be the #1 type of seller in all department stores this year. So thank you, Luce. That's perfect. So now we want to pause. This is your pen to paper time, getting into your goal setting. So as we set goals, here's what we want you to do. How many P's do you have in your branch? How many I's do you have? And how many A's? That's how you'll know your percentage, by the way. Are you better than the 49% or not? So know how many you have starting the month. This is how you do every month, okay? Then set a goal. How many of my P's are going to stay active and not become an I? How many of my I's are going to come back to A? How many of my A's are going to stay A's, but I want to help them take advantage of all the offers? We already said what's in it for them. The 50%, the free shipping, the bonus decanter valued over $500. So the story is big, but we might have to go faster and get the message out sooner. That's why this morning in WhatsApp, I made you 3 vision boards. I was sitting with Vicky's coaching call and we made 3 vision boards, one for the inactive, one for the active, and one for your VIPs. You can take those right off of WhatsApp, copy and paste them into email. So, or texting or WhatsApp it or Facebook it, because it's specific to the 3 different types of consultants. Now I'm going to have you pause when you set your goals. Do you want to do something extra This is what JAFRA has. But every time you do a campaign, a calling campaign, a communication, I always believe in a call to action. We learned that last year from Natalie Goucher. And what I mean by that is, do you want to do a 3-day additional campaign? Everyone who gets their order in by the 6th, JAFRA is giving you this, but I'm giving you that. Or you're going to have a contest, a drawing. You could do points, right? You could do whatever you want. Or are you going to push green by 19? So do you want additional incentives, recognition, or a campaign? Super important. So write that down. Now here's what's important as well. How will you communicate? It takes 3 ways to communicate. So maybe you're first going to do an email, and then you're going to do a follow-up phone tree. And on the phone tree, you say, you know, look at your email. You can drive 25% of people opening email to 75% with a follow-up phone call. By the way, I've proven it. I've been doing it for 20 years. It works. I could track it. Okay. So do a follow-up phone call, and then maybe do a preset text that goes out on Sunday. Don't leave this on the table. So 1, 2, 3. Voices work best. Go live on Facebook. Do a messenger video. Do a text video. It's worth it. We saw you all finishing the month strong, and it's all that huge communication, but this is running out on the 6th. So next, you need a power hour follow-up. So when the campaign's over, now look in your calendar and block time to have time every week to follow up with 3 forms of communication again. Maybe the shipping is over. So what you do is the next week, you do a reminder email with the new sale offer, so they don't leave the decanter and the 50% on the table. The next week, maybe you do a text. The next week, again, maybe you do another recorded call. So the key is that you don't stop when shipping's over. Every week you communicate to the inactives, but that takes a plan. So you need to have that time to do that. Block time to communicate or pile and dial for sure at that last week. So we want to just stop and we want to come back to the audience, okay? And we want to use this time for any ideas you have that we talked about for goal setting, ways you're going to communicate, additional call to actions, or any questions you have. Anybody want to share any tips, ideas, or questions that they have to move these inactives and pre-inactives this weekend to order or this month? Anybody want to share things that work for them? Thank you, Evelyn. Go for it.
So I reached out to my entire team yesterday, just sending them their newsletter with all the information that's in there. And then I sent them a video text, all of them. Today is my day to pile and dial all. I have 52 inactives that I need to reach out to, that I will get to them today, because they just got so much on the table that it's just, I don't want them to miss that. But also, again, reinforcing with everyone else about the free shipping. And so that's what I've been working on the last couple of days.
Excellent. I love this. So set them up with the info, right? Get it out. She did some different forms of communication, and today's the pile and dial.
And
Excellent,
I told them
excellent.
I would be calling, so they are
Excellent.
expecting me to call.
I love it. I love it. And you could do drawings every day. Remember, you can add more to it too if you want to. You don't need to. Jeffrey's got a lot, but I'm just saying, it just, whatever's creating that. I can hear her excitement. Like, I can't let you leave this on the table. That's that passion. That's why the phone calls and the video messaging is so much more than a text, right? Or an email. So love it. Thank you. I'm going to go to Sarah before we move on. Thank you.
Hello, let me put my hand down. So at the end of the month, I decided to do, I call it a Jackie, like, okay, Sarah, get over yourself. And I did a little video vignette in both English and Spanish and sent out to my team. And I think, what that does is it's much more personal. They connect with you. And it really is that next step to developing a relationship. Like Lou said, we're going to, start out maybe, we're seeing each other here, but it's that, each time we we connect deeper and deeper. So that in person is great, but if not face to face, this way. The other thing that I think is really key with these inactives, because I've heard it over and over, and you have probably all heard it too, JAFRA doesn't have the products I love anymore. I don't know what to order. So I'm going to be offering some shopping days. And we have to be creative with that because not everybody's on Zoom or knows how to get on Zoom or even wants to get on Zoom, which that to me is the easiest, but figuring out how to do that. And there's a lot of things people do, like Facebook and Google are having, Google Meet are having apps like Zoom. So I'm just going to try to be creative and get people on and let them, share the apps with them and let them figure out their skin type and let's get them on a new regime. Because I just talked to my original regional sales manager the other day. She had called me, Janet Levitt. Many of you know her. And I said, "Are you still using JAFRA?" She called me about something. And she goes, "Oh, no, I've been using this and that. When they quit making my makeup color, that was it." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I got to send you a sample," So we know we have the best. We know they love royal jelly and, if they've been around for a while. And so we need to reintroduce them what's best for them and figure out a way to do it. And I'm going to do my phone tree with your help, Jackie.
Yes. I'll stay on after to help anybody that needs some technology help with things. So I will certainly help you. The other thing that I love that Sarah was saying is remember, you also have a virtual app now. They could actually go to your website and do the skin app, even if they're a consultant, right? So how cool is that? They might realize it might be easier to sell than they think. So use your apps to help these consultants. And it really triggers them that, gosh, if it's this easy, what if I sold some product, never paid for my own? So I love that. So thank you so much. For the rest of you, thank you, Evelyn. Thank you, Sarah. Please keep typing ideas, thoughts. If you're going to have a phone-a-thon, if you're going to do a campaign call to action, we're focused, of course, on the free shipping, but we don't want you to forget once that's over, because you're not going to probably have 100%. If you do, God bless them. But if you don't, you need your follow-up. Block your eye time in your calendar every week. This is what a structure or system is. So they might be different forms of communication each week, but again, do not stop. This is what you do all the time, but we're kicking it off with new systems for fall. So thank you for that share time. Keep sharing in the chat, and let's take you back to the next part of the funnel. The next part of the funnel is focusing on finding new VIPs, former VIPs that you just brought back, and maintaining the VIPs you have. As we know, JAFRA has our monthly offers for our VIPs with great specials and savings for them exclusively. So again, I'm just trying to look, I don't know my percentage off here, over 50% off and 65% off with that decanter, which for some reason, everybody still goes crazy over those decanters all the time. I love that. And so that's for your VIPs. You've got the watch. We're finishing Q3. So this month puts them at eligible with their order drop next month for that anniversary watch. And again, don't forget the membership kit, which is in your action every month for putting that in front of those who could become new. Keep that kit out there when you start seeing numbers going to 400. So we'll talk about that in just a minute. So to take you here today, with this group, we know everything the P's and I's have applies to the active and the VIPs. But the VIPs are also those consultants that deserve a lot of recognition. So I really want to pause with you to say, are you making it the biggest deal in your newsletters, going live on Facebook, sending cards in the mail, doing your newsletters with every VIP listed, welcoming the new ones, maybe giving them a VIP with your branch name Zoom background? How do you make VIP the biggest deal? Because VIPs are the key. When you have 10 VIPs in your branch, that's guaranteed $2,000 a month wholesale. That's a strong branch, and you can depend on it. It's like when I used to own a fitness club, I didn't make money selling 1 month memberships or people who came in and worked out here and there. I could pay my bills by memberships, right? And that's what VIP is. It's like a membership, and that creates strong branches and happy consultants who, you know, are probably sharing a little bit of JAFRA here and there. So why not create events for you and your VIPs, potential VIPs, and new consultants to become VIPs? Do you have parties on your calendar? Look at your calendar. Do you have team parties? Do you have personal parties? Do you have a place for your VIPs and team growers and new consultants to bring guests this month? We want you to focus on that. This is a season. Janine Shell, sorry, my brain went dead there. Janine just shared how she had a consultant with $1,000 month. She went up and supported a party with her. With the virtual sessions today, have you made your party theme list for the month? This is just some ideas. I won't read them all, but you can look at the slide and you can look at this afterwards. But you know, how fun is it to create some events either on Facebook, Zoom parties, in a room party, whatever, one-on-ones, personals, best dressed fragrance wardrobing event, a sensory journey bar set up in a business or at your home. These are types of words that came out of the monthly brochure. So I love this one, made to your shade makeovers. How cool does that party sound? You got me at hello. Creating me moment spa sessions. How about joy meetings that are called amp up your life with income sessions? So using and twisting events like joy meetings, parties with your team. I just wanted to spotlight here, you can read it, but this is a great offer to remind your consultants, every consultant, not just VIPs, they can get these 2 add-ons with their $400 order, and their cost is $6.25 per product. So make sure every consultant knows about this add-on. It's in your slides, by the way, that I sent you on day 1. I gave you a bundle in WhatsApp and on Facebook. Cut these out and don't forget these. They can also, with 300 retail, buy these 3 cleansers at a cost of $5. Now, you know me, these are booking tools to me to be able to give a $30 cleanser to my hostess for booking my first 5 openings. You know, that's how I would use these. But I know the consultants love hot deals, and you can't get hotter than these for our consultants as well. Those who want to go out and grow clients or give gifts to their customers with their order, look at this, $1.38 per sample. So I wanted to pause and say, as a VIP producer and a way to keep them in the business, let's have some events with our team and let's help our consultants never leave these offers on the table. That's what will keep them coming back to $400 orders as well. And show them how to buy the hostess offers with $300, $400, $500, and $600 orders. Those achieved promotions are a big deal to consultants. I made this slide for you for this reason. Imagine this. This is a slide. I don't know if you do this every month, but this is my brain. This is showing people the options. I took Revitalize as an example. If they wanted Revitalize this month or Defy, but I'll just end up focusing on Revitalize, they could buy Revitalize this month at 45% off for $142 for 6 products. The value, $270. Okay. Now, they could box it at up to 50. It's almost 50% off with free shipping. And I think I have the right price. If I'm off, forgive me. You can put the new price in there. But they get 6 products there for $106. And if I'm wrong, correct me, because that might be an old slide. I don't do subscriptions, so I'm not exactly sure. But the value, you can see again, the differences in the buying and the boxing. But wait, when they book a hostess this month, if you give that free cleanser and the free volcanic mask, if they have a $500 party, that's your job to coach her to that. Look at this. She will get the cleanser and the mask for free. She can go get her cream or her balm at level 1. She can get the royal jelly lift and the eye cream at level 2 party. And at level 3, she can get all 3 revitalized serums. That's crazy. That's 9 revitalized products plus the royal jelly lift for 66% off for $127. Do not sell Revitalize. Book with Revitalize. Revitalize 9 products instead of 6. And it's less than the sale price this month for $127, hostess only price. Give them the free cleanser if they book in your next 5 openings. That is huge. But wait, there's even huger. I don't care if they want 45%, 66%, but look at 81%. They begin with JAFRA, their own account, an opportunity to build a client base and make money, or an opportunity to build a business and have a job. They can start with 10 revitalized products right here, right in the skincare pack, and get 26 more products from the kit to the pack for $239, less than $100 more. They went from $376 in products to $1,271 in products. That's 81% profit opportunity / savings. So pause and realize this is 36 products for $239, 9 for $127, or 6 for $142. Be wise and show them the best. Again, we're going to boogie through these because I wanted to pause and teach there for a minute. Remember this app. Give your team, your VIPs a contest, your top sellers and future leaders the contest. 65 virtual apps. Give it a try. Makeup, skincare, or do 15 a week and see what happens. Be a 10, do 10 a week. This is the team that you can move to show them how simply inviting people to play on an app can turn to business. So as we take a look at our former that came back VIPs and our maintenance VIPs, we want to keep them. Remember, your new consultants, your number one goal is to get them through Welcome to JAFRA and into VIP as well. So we know what JAFRA has on the table. Now we're going to do your goal sheet. How many VIPs do you have right now? Write it down. How many pre-VIPs do you have? And some of your $500 VIPs may not be updated to VIP yet, meaning the formers from last month. So if you're missing a couple, it could be because we're still updating those reports. But now, how many potential VIPs do you have? They're not yet a pre-VIP. Pre-VIP means they need one more month and they're in the club. But the potential VIPs, everyone who did 400 in August could be a potential VIP. Everyone who did 400 in July and August could be a potential VIP. So I challenge you right now in your thoughts, in your goals. What day of the week? You know, I believe in doing something every week with every one of these funnels. Where's your VIP time every week? Not just once when it's over. Weekly, you're going to call and cheer them on. How do you recognize them? In your newsletter, live, with gifts, with phone calls to say you're almost there, teaching them how to maintain, teaching them how to maybe go to 1,000 in shipping. How do you coach and teach and train and recognize and follow up? I know Debbie Yingling, she always brags about using Lori Alley's postcards. Are you using a system every week to drive more VIPs and keep your VIPs? This is a new season with a new reason to hit it, because people will be shopping in small buckets, as Hudi said, the next 4 months. They're going to start holiday early and do budgetary shopping. This is perfect for new VIPs. So I want to end with one more slide before we go back to the audience and go to our last section. The VIP report is phenomenal. I can't train you enough on this report. I love this report. So I wanted to pause. I know I made this slide last month. You had it in email, you had it in WhatsApp, but I want to pause. When you pull up this report over here, the VIP Club, and you click on your branch report, you will see here, every consultant is here, okay? You will see when they became a first-time VIP. If you see that and you look to the right and it says not a member, like this master testing account, okay, this is Denise's testing account. Guess what? They used to be a VIP, so we might want to call them and invite them to come back during free shipping weekend and enjoy the perks. Once again, it's an opportunity. Now they're going to have to go 3 months in a row. We don't have a former campaign, But with holiday and everything new coming again next month, they could become a member and bring them back. So that's first. Second, what you have is you can see right here, how many months in a row are they having $400? If you see 1 or 2, then guess what? You want to call them. That's who you call and say, did you know, OMG, did you know that you've already had 1 month, 2 months? Are you aware of the VIP program? And you can look here. Why else do I love this? These are just training boxes below. I won't read them. Why else would I love this box? Okay. So it's August on here from my report. Let's just say it was September. It doesn't matter. But in August, okay, I can look back and I can see, did someone have 300 in June? So if it's September now, if this was July, August, and September, I would look to see who had 300 in July and or August, because that means they're at 50% with 300 this month. But I want to tell them about 450 for the shipping. But you can see your easy 50%ers. You can see who hasn't ordering and is about to become a P or go inactive. This one report shows you 4 months at a glance. It tells you pre-VIPs to the far right, if they're not a member or if they currently are a VIP club member. So this is super important every week to be watching and making your pile and dial call list. Okay, I know that's a lot, but it's brain food. So let's pause. Let's come back to what questions do you have? What shares or what systems would you like to add, or recognition things that you do would you add to the VIP? Who would like to do shares on this one? Or questions, or you had some ideas today? It's a workshop, lady.
I have one question.
Yes.
When do they receive their, once they qualify as a VIP, when do they receive their VIP packet?
So it should go in that qualifying $400 order.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead, Betty.
I was just saying 4th month. Get the 4th month of the $400.
You got it. So they do their 3, and then the 4th month with that $400 order drops with the order. Okay. How many of you had some aha moments to VIP strategies? How many of you have a system that's working with your VIPs? If you do, let's hear you share an idea or two.
We highlight VIP, and when we do our training, we train toward that. I mean, and what we do is, I mean, we're not limiting them to the $400, but when we're talking about specials, we're helping them build their order and their list. And so we're not just saying, oh, we got this, we got that. Who do you know once we share it? Because we want them to build their call list, their follow-up list. And then I do a drawing for each $400 in our district. So it's, if someone, I mean, I had several people do 1,200 this last month, so they get going 3 times, and it's a really nice gift because I have a lot of nice gifts. So anyways, and I just saw my manager share that with her team. Remember, you know, your name will be in the drawing when you do your 400. So it's just an extra little perk and incentive. And I think what I've learned is we have to consistently be sharing those main key messages every month and train toward those. Otherwise, we just move on to the next thing and they don't have one thing they're focusing on.
Excellent point. Excellent point.
And then
Thank you so much.
I think one other thing I did is I gave a gift the first time they qualified as a VIP, some kind of a fun little something. So just making them, highlighting and letting everybody know. And then of course, putting it in writing everywhere.
Excellent. I love that. Thank you. Cheryl.
In all of my recognition newsletters, I put VIP in bold letters and in green in a different colored font from the rest of it, in front of every VIP's name. They have a special VIP recognition section, but anytime I do any type of recognition for them, they have that title with their name. And then when people are working on it, it's not before their name like the VIP, but afterwards. If somebody has done their first month, they get a V. If they've done 2 months, they get a VI. And then obviously that third month makes them a VIP. So,
That's awesome.
and then, there's always recognition of who's working on what. And whenever I talk about the VIP club, I always say you are so close to becoming a member of JAFRA's exclusive VIP club. So I
Excellent.
really just play it up for being, as special as it is. And there were one of my consultants lost it this month because she's got COVID, bless her heart. But we had during August, we had 9 in the district. We had 9 VIP club members in the district.
Excellent, excellent. That's the key. Set goals though, right? So how many do you have, but where are you going? Keep getting to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. I love it. Excellent ideas as well. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Cheryl. Betty, go for it.
So I have consistently recognized Green by 19 with a gift. And so that automatically gives them a VIP month. So I had one and just realized I had 2 that did the 500 to get back in the club. And so I just made a big deal of the one getting back in the club. And as soon as I get off this meeting, I'm going to make a big deal. I just didn't realize the person who placed an order did 500. I just missed it. So I'll make a really big deal of her getting back in the club. And so yay for those reports. I just totally missed it. And so I love Sarah's idea. I'm not going to put them into a raffle for the first 400, but when they do 800 and 1200, I'm going to have a raffle. I have a lot of tchotchkes. And so the first gift is a product, full-size product, but the raffle will be of a tchotchke that I've gotten. So that's a really good idea. But I have a consultant, of course, Facebook group, and I do a big splash. I make sure it's short enough that it's a picture splash. And if it's not, then I do 2 so that it's a picture that people see. And that Green by 19 gift has been really successful for me. So I'm going to keep doing it. And then I do VIP recognition that way too. Both of those have been great. And it looks like I have 6 VIPs again. So, we're working on it. And I've got one who's working through Welcome to JAFRA. So she will be a VIP.
Excellent. Picture a VIP honor board. You put their name and their picture.
Oh, that's a great
They
idea.
love to see their faces in their places.
Oh,
So
good.
make a screenshot. You know how we do it when we have the $500 bonus, etc. So
Yeah.
put their names and pictures. It's a big deal. So I'm going to go to, thank you. Awesome. Beatrice.
I've been working,
You're
I've
okay.
been
We hear you.
working with the VIPs constantly, and I decided I'm also working with Cheryl Ferris's. She has a gal there that I've been following up every month, and I just call her. I don't care whether she likes it or not. So she's now in her 3rd month of 400. She started in August with $18, and I said, my dear, you need to go to 400. And I've been sending every time they do it, the little cards from L'Oreal that I just love. And personally, in our branch, we have 14 VIPs, and we have a 15th one that is coming up. And she just loves getting the little postcards 1 more month. And so she's going to do it this month too. So, and again, I work with the ones from Sue Monson, and she has 2 VIPs, and she had 2 former VIPs that I have not been able to convince. They could have gone back last month, but they didn't. But I'm going to keep working on them because I know I seem to have a good rapport with all of those gals. So anyhow, she's not going to do it, so I'll do it.
Excellent. And there's great support. If you're a district leader, work with those managers. If the managers can't work or aren't working, having that opportunity to work with their team, because VIPs is their key. So I love it. Thank you. Okay, we're going to go quickly. I know, Deb, you have your hand up, and I saw Evelyn. So take it away, Debbie.
Okay, love all the ideas. You shared most of what I do, but one of the other things I also do is I have that Facebook, active Facebook consultant page on Messenger. At least that's when my phone is working, which it isn't right now because I got a new one. But I love when they share and they cheer each other on. When one of them is back in the club, they're keeping track when I'm not. Beatrice, I had 11 and we were tied for first place with Linda Hartley. And I am on your heels on that one. But you just watch us because they love competition and they love being number one. And they were like, did you get it? Did you get it? And everybody was rallying for a cause that was greater than themselves for the team. And so I have one that's just dying to get back in because she felt so bad she let us down. So we want you to know we're on to you. So thank everyone else for all your good ideas.
No, I love
when they
that,
say we
Debbie.
cheer each other. Yeah.
Debbie, that you have a couple of great tips in here as well to add to everybody's. Team goals. Team pride is huge. Setting a goal and saying we have a goal to get to 10, 15, 20. Involving the VIPs in an exclusive Facebook group, a messenger group I love, a WhatsApp group, whatever your format is, but really making it super exciting there, cheering them on because they do love team goals. And again, if you're a district leader, in your monthly district newsletter, acknowledge how many VIPs each leader has. Get your leaders competing. Get that as the most important thing because it is. It's the key to team stability, just as much as growing new consultants is. So thank you. Love all these ideas. We're going to go one more to Evelyn. Thank you, Evelyn. And thank you, Debbie. Awesome.
Hi, it's not an idea. It's just that I had an aha moment earlier today when, I've been concentrating on the decanters for the inactives, but I really wasn't keying in on that too much for the VIPs. They've got that same opportunity because they are not inactives. They can't get it that way, but it's there in that offer for them. Now, the thing that's wonderful about that, or more the training, because most of my VIPs, they're newer people. They've never used the original, and they have royal jelly in all of their skincare. So to them, it's like, why do I need that? So I've been using mine as a serum. So it's an additional serum and I love the way my skin feels and I just love the scent of it. So if you guys have newer people on your team, or maybe you've never even used the original, then try it out. You got to just kind of, it's such a great opportunity. That value of the decanter is $500 and they get it at $169 and 50% off of that. So that's
right. Plus 2 fragrances and the decanter for $80, right? Exactly.
Right.
That's awesome. Great idea.
People might bypass that because a lot of people in the English market are not doing fragrances and they just may not understand that value of the original royal jelly.
Super important point right there, to do a little testimony live why you're going to love the decanter, even for all your consultants, because it's decanter season right now, especially this weekend for your inactives with the free shipping. So excellent idea. I love that. You guys are brilliant, by the way. So love all this sharing. Are you liking this workshop type of meeting today? Okay, good. All right, Luis, we're going to go back. Let's get back to the last section and let's take us to what we love most about this season. Take it away, Luis. What else is there?
Well, not only that we were working about buying and booking, now we got to begin the business, right? In order for us to begin the business, we have to have new consultants. And with that being said, we're also going to do new leaders too. So what do we have to offer for the new consultants? And what are we offering this month in the month of September? So Jackie, share with us what we have for this month. The following one that we have is?
Well, first and foremost, I'm going to just do the 4 pictures on the right.
Okay.
Just because we don't have another slide. Don't forget, it's the final month of the quarterly bonus. Don't forget, if you set out this year and said, I'm getting that darn thing, come heck or high water, here's your time. Do a blowout month. So we're going to take these separately. Sorry, Luce, I didn't have that on another screen for you. So.
I kind of missed that one with the quarterly bonus. It's very important because there's several, we have, with the quarterly bonus, Jackie, we have several that are in a constant, they always win it, right? Like the several, they don't miss it. That's something that's part of the incentive and they're always getting that. And it's a great opportunity for all to go in there, especially with a new manager requirements that we have would allow you to get to that quarterly bonus even faster. But what do we have to offer? We have this fabulous business kit. When you're doing your contact list and you're working with people, working with your clients, it's always important for you to show them that opportunity that we have to offer. What makes you feel great about yourself, how you're highlighting your days and you're moving your business in so many different ways, speaking to the people that are around you and amping them up in so many ways. We have these fabulous kits. Now, when you look at these kits, it's not just like 5 or 2 little products. We have this beautiful purse that comes along with it, and also with the men's kit. When you're valuing these kids, it's more than what we're offering. It brings in a lot of different ways of other people seeing that opportunity. When you're sharing that opportunity video too, it allows you to follow up with them and tell them, here's a great way for you to come and join the business. And when they do join the business, what happens when they do the requirements? We have this beautiful weekender bag. I know all of y'all could win this bag, actually earn the bag by doing certain steps that are requiring you for you to get this bag. And I'm going to show you this beautiful video that we played next. Maybe you've seen it. If you haven't had an opportunity, here it is. And maybe you'll see yourself and say, wow, I would love to have one of these for myself.
Hello, JAFRA Beauties. As we continue celebrating 65 years of beauty, JAFRA is focused on bringing you exceptional opportunities to invite 65,000 people across the country, and you can make all the difference. JAFRA's got some great rewards for you only in the month of September. You're going places JAFRA style. With one new consultant who achieves 400 in paid retail sales, you'll receive a JAFRA Weekender bag. Use this bag to carry products and business essentials anywhere. It features a convenient cart strap that makes it easy to stack on your rolling luggage. And it easily unzips to expand the silhouette for 4 more inches of packing room. So what are you waiting for? Enjoy this amazing reward and go places JAFRA style. Hashtag each one reach one, JAFRA.
Jackie, I love that bag.
Huge.
Let me tell you something. If you're in the chat, just write down your name. We're going to hold you accountable to it. We're like, hey, I'm going to have that weekend bag. Just by looking at it, it doesn't do justice. When you have it in front of you and you're going to LA or North Carolina, wherever you're going, travel with that particular bag beforehand because it's yours. And these are some top 5 pack picks that you could also share with your consultants. When Jackie was mentioning about a lot of products opportunities that we have, look at the skincare pack that's here. 30 products for just a value of $200 at the end of paying, $35 for the fragrance and the mix packs. There's the 5 ways for you to use them, demo, sell it, keep it for the personal saves, offers for family members, and also for you to use it at 100% earnings. So don't miss out on these opportunities. They're there for your consultants and also for yourself. And it's up to $1,000 each of these packs. So there's a lot of great ways for you to sell them to the others. So
Well, and Liz, I love this slide this time, and I love what's here. This is important, leaders, to print this because this is in your new consultant onboarding, right? Mm-hmm. Telling them all the ways to share and use these packs. This is a fabulous tool that displays the packs, but really is a great training for your new consultant. So I love, love, love that. So what else changed, Luce, we're excited about as well?
I mean, here it is, the new Welcome to JAFRA rewards. They've changed. Look at it. The first month, of course, they have the 50% commission. And the second month that we're looking at, the value has increased even higher. When you look at the products, it intensifies them. It asks them and allows them to even want to have more of these particular products. Now, remember, if they don't place their first order when they come into the business, the first month, they're losing out into this beautiful program. And the 4th month, look what they're getting. It's amazing. So please also look at your reports, find out who is tracking for the Welcome to JAFRA rewards. And it's another way for you to engage and have an opportunity to speak to them. And the new manager bonus is there. And we have a beautiful video that's going to show you how you could earn up to $1,500 during the 7-month period too.
Hi, I'm Anna, Ambassador. I hope you are enjoying the We Are JAFRA series. In the last 3 episodes, we have seen how Jennifer trained Kimberly on JAFRA's personal sales commission, the Welcome to JAFRA program, and the VIP Club. It is very important to lead by example. I trained Jennifer, and Jennifer did the same with Kimberly, who already promoted to manager. In this episode, Kimberly will present to her consultant, Sean, the opportunity to promote to manager and enjoy greater benefits.
Hi, Sean. How are you?
Very well, Kimberly. How about you?
Great. I'm super excited about your success. Not only did you earn 50% commission each month for your personal sales, you also received all the gifts from the Welcome to JAFRA program and secured a membership to the VIP club.
Thanks for training me and believing in me.
As a JAFRA consultant, in addition to earning commission from your personal sales, you can also build a team and generate commission from their sales.
How does that work?
The first step is to promote to manager.
How do I do that?
To become a manager, you need to build a team of 7 consultants or more. 4 of the consultants must be personally invited by you.
Is there a sales requirement for each consultant?
Yes, you and your 7 consultants must each accumulate $300 or more in paid retail sales in the month. As a team, you must accumulate $2,400 in paid retail sales for you to qualify as a manager. Once you're a manager, you can start enjoying additional perks, like the opportunity to earn 11% commission from your team's sales.
That's awesome. When can I earn the additional commission?
You'll receive 11% commission from your team's sales for every month you meet your requirements as a manager. Plus, when you qualify as a manager for the first time, you'll have the opportunity to earn up to $1,500 in bonuses over the next 6 months.
Wow, $1,500. Tell me how.
You earn the bonus in 2 parts. The first $500 is earned when, in your qualifying month and in your first 2 months as a manager, you do the following. Achieve $300 in personal sales in the month and have 10 consultants, of which at least 4 were invited by you, each accumulating $300 or more in paid retail sales in the month. Your team accumulates $3,300 in paid retail sales.
Okay, and how do I earn the rest of the bonus?
Simply repeat the process for month 3, 4, 5, and 6, and you'll earn the remaining $1,000. The more consistent you are with your JAFRA business, the more benefits you'll enjoy. Are you up for the challenge?
I'm ready.
It is very important to train and guide your team members to build a solid and productive business. For more information, see the leadership guide available at jafrabiz.com. See you in the next episode.
That is so simply said, right, Jackie?
I love it.
Jackie and I would love to reassure that you understand this new manager bonus. If there's any questions or concerns related to that, the video, the avatar itself explains exactly and simplifies it for all and how to win the bonuses and also how to get into a manager level. Is there any questions relating to this particular bonus? So that means that everybody understands the process. Everybody understands how to get to a new manager. Everybody understands how to get the $1,500 bonus.
Excellent.
Oh, somebody, Debbie is saying something. Go ahead, Debbie.
Oh, I think her hand was still up from last time, maybe.
It was, but I'm not, it was kind of fast on me. I was fascinated by her JAFRA pin, Evelyn noticed. I just need to see that again and take a picture. My phone's full, so I can't take a picture right now. I have to come back and see it. This is posted in JAFRA Biz, I assume.
Everything is in your leadership guide. It's in your business meeting slides for the month. It's been in the action, and then you'll have these slides when we're done as well. Okay.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. So thank you, Luz, for that. And as Luz said, the key is this is a huge bonus from $200 now to $1,500 for them, but $750 for you. That's the key. So as we take a look at this season, I'm going to move this little guy out of the way here. If you have any questions, by the way, pop them into the chat. We'll answer them at the very end. We just saw you had a lot of questions yesterday, so we just wanted to make sure you know it completely. This is so important to take a look at the tools. Just like you need to plan power hours to communicate with your team each week, just in all those funnels of categories of people that funnel to create a successful team, sponsoring is the same. We service those new consultants that Luz talked about until they become a VIP. We encourage them to earn the gifts 2 ways every month. They're new. They can earn every gift they're eligible for, the weekender bag, and they're welcome to JAFRA. Every single month, adding at least one to their team and adding 400 or more in sales to their business, and they earn VIP and they're on their way to leadership. So showing new consultants a video like that so they understand how to earn money 2 ways. So when you look at these tools, you need to plan to prospect. Are you hosting? First, 2 things: a place for people to take a look at the opportunity. So be it at a party, be it a joy meeting, whatever, an amp it up income session each week. You have a monthly joy meeting. We posted it yesterday in WhatsApp. It's in JAFRA Biz. Are you using that every week with your team? If you're ready to promote title and you want to earn that quarterly, you have to do the activities that lead you to new leaders and lead you to new consultants for you, and a place for your consultants to make sponsoring easy, to come learn about beauty and business options. 15 minutes products, 15-minute joy meeting, and you got a 30-minute take a look at the business. If they want to know more, you could do a take a look at leadership for 15 minutes afterwards. So again, you've got to block those events in your calendar. So first comes take a look at leadership, take a look at the opportunity. Next, we give you these fabulous flyers. We talked about this last month, and I would do it all year. Challenge your team, everybody, every VIP, every future leader, to hand out at least 65 flyers a month. This is the best sponsoring brochure I've ever seen in my time. You can put them in orders. You can hang them in town. You can give them to a business to put in a business holder, brochure holder. Do something so people are seeing this every single month. If you're not spamming, it ain't going to happen where you're amping it up. Next, you have the postings. Did you go into the monthly content? Take a look at the opportunities of posting. Are you posting on your Facebook page at least 1, 2, or 3 times a week about the opportunity and boosting it? JAFRA gives you content. Plan your week, as you heard yesterday from Mario. You got to plan your postings and do product, personal, motivation, opportunity, bookings. So have some variety, but make sure you're always adding Freedom Friday to your postings. Next, you have the virtual conversation guide. Have you read that front to back? Have you sent that and used that in your training every week and every month to coach your team, not only how to sell and book, but how to sponsor? That is how to sponsor. It's a sponsoring interview, whether it's in person or online. Using that is so important. So again, add that to how you're coaching and training. And how many times a day, a week, are you showing the JAFRA opportunity video? We play it at JVU for our consultants. They love it, from new consultants to successful consultants. But are you texting that video to 3 to 5 people a week, a day? Are you having your team do that? It takes a lot of coverage to get yeses. If they don't want to have a business, they can be a client. That's great. But again, how much are we out here looking for people looking for us? So this is for you to take a vision board and say, ooh, you know what? I'm not doing all of these pieces. What can I do? So look at your calendar and plan a prospecting day. Go painting purple with your team 1 day a week, every day. We used to talk about this a few years ago. Paint it purple every Thursday and have a place to meet in different places and go prospecting. If not, do it online and get together and look at boosting. Come up with ways every week. Do an hour of marketing ideas each week. How are we going to reach new clients and new consultants and new hostesses? So again, use, share, coach, and train. Because this season, you heard from Hudith yesterday, people are going to need, with this economic shift happening, a way to afford products and holiday shopping. Probably more than we've seen in a while, by the way. So we're looking for product fans who want to open their account and do personal consumption at deep discounted prices, 30 to 50% off even our monthly sale prices. So how often are you talking about that, boosting that, attracting that? And what else could you do? Beauty enthusiasts are going to rage. People not just need to save, they need to make more. It's $300 to $500 a month right now will stop people from being broke and going backwards, or, you know, losing a home. It's $300 to $500 a month. So inviting people to have a beauty business, use our virtual apps, have a social media business, a phone, turn their phone into income during this peak season of new skincare color, when people go back to at-home spa sessions, and they need extra income by building a client base. But we also are seeing, especially younger generations, they don't want the jobs. They're not going back to work. You heard Hudith yesterday. They're looking for a business. And business in JAFRA makes money by building clients and building consultants. That's the best part of JAFRA, is our comp plan, not royal jelly, even though that's what we love to sell to our customers. So are you looking for all three? Are you attracting? Are you brainstorming with your future leaders on this? Are you asking everyone? Give a referral. Give a gift for anyone who gives you a referral. Ask every client, every family member, every consultant, who do you know that would be looking for this from us? The joy of 65 years is giving it to others who can enjoy what we have. Give them a $65 treat bag for every referral they give, or they have a choice of the weekender bag. So this is a time to plan. You must plan to sponsor. It doesn't just happen. So maybe each week, 1 week you're going to do a referral program with your clients, 1 week with your consultants, and every conversation you're having and every Canva you're making, every post you're making. P.S. Who do you know that would love the 30 to 50% discount we have? I've got a $65 treat bag or a JAFRA weekender bag for you. Thank you, consultants. If you don't end every conversation with that, you won't get a referral. End every email with that. Put that in every order. Make it a coupon. The key is ask for referrals from every person, whether they're in JAFRA or not. So now it's goal setting time. What is your direct sponsoring goal this month? How many will you sponsor? I know there's the bag, but this is about adding many to your team so they are ready when we open holiday, October, November, December. You can still sponsor people and bring them to the tour. So what's your direct sponsoring goal? Now, what's your indirect? How many will you have earning the weekender bag? So whether they want a treat bag or the weekender bag, it's up to you. But create something and get that movement going, and just make a difference in other people's lives. When it's not super happy post-COVID, there's a lot going on. People economically are looking for us, emotionally, personally, socially, professionally. How many future leaders do you have right now? How many do you want to work with? You have to set goals, and you need to go looking for them like you're looking for consultants by offering our 3 ways to make money or save. How many managers will you promote? September, October, November. You need to plan. It's not 4 fast ones and away we go. If we want to have those $1,500 bonuses for them and $750 for you when they achieve it, then it may take 30, 60, or 90 days. We need to get them set now and break down those goals to 3 a month and start working towards that. Then, do you need additional incentives? This is for you. What else do you give? JAFRA's giving a weekender bag. Do you need to do something else when they have 2, 3, or 4 this month? You decide now. Then again, block your weekly planning to look for leaders and consultant time for me. And do we need a we? Do you have people that want to go grow a team? Then plan prospecting time. And then when are you coaching and training and communicating and recognizing this group of future leaders and these new consultants as well? They're not just VIPs. They're very important. The welcome to JAFRA and the future leaders. They need continuous check-in time with you. So I want to end this. We're going to finish, then we'll come back to share time, because there's 3 tools that help you be an incredible coach. We post them all the time. We've been using them for 10 years. They're in your leader guide in Facebook. We've been posting them in WhatsApp. There is I believe in weekly recognition, weekly points, weekly coaching, weekly tracking, weekly accountability. There's 3 tools that help you. Please use them. One is go back to the point system. They get points for attending meetings, doing income producing activities. And you start at the bottom of that sheet saying, how much money do you want to make a month or a year? Because that will tell you how many points you need to achieve. It does it all. So if you train without recognition or follow-up, nothing changes. It's just more information. This is key. In the middle, the 65 conversations, are you tracking it? Are they doing it? Get on a mission this peak season. That's how we promote leaders and sponsor. When they get a coverall and they do 65, what's your grandioso gift? Make it a big deal. It should be. And do it yourself. And number 3, I love this worksheet, the weekly review sheet. We made this for the Aspire Club ladies. It's the smartest tool ever. The coaching questions are on top that you coach to every week and share. You set the monthly goals the first day of the month in the middle, and then they track to their goals every week in coaching. Go back to your coaching tools, they work. The other tools that you have from us this month is, of course, September tour. Don't miss. You can still register through Friday for the California Los Angeles tour. I think the only place available is Los Angeles and Chicago, even the Spanish meetings, and then LA English. So don't give up. Coming together changes them because it's heart to heart and you can't miss Cheryl Kramer. So keep on going. Luce and I, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Pacific, you got today to invite those potential consultants, VIPs, potential future leaders. I don't care if they're not in JAFRA. Bring them here. Marianne Garcia, we know she's with us here. She's beautiful. New manager and district manager this year. And we are so happy for her. She'll be sharing her story, but we're going to show them what's on the table in this compensation plan. Use what we've got. And remember, we brought you 2 products. These aren't just products for clients. This is law of attraction. When you think of inner love, that's a new audience of people. When you think of neon noir, if I can say it right, noir, that is for Gen Zs. We gave you the marketing strategies. Spa at home attracts a different breed. Loving yourself, self-love. How are you talking about this, inviting them to be a part of the product, but maybe even have a business marketing these products? So we'll talk about that in our power hours this month. I'm going to finish and then we'll come back to the ending. Make sure you're acknowledging and involving people who attend all of the meetings. Block your events today. What are you missing? We know what JAFRA has, Training Tuesdays, JVU, the beauty event, always the 3rd Thursday of the month. That's our live Zoom session. We'll be sending that out soon. Beauty Insiders. You've got your Party Fest coming up. Our Facebook event will launch just a couple of days before the live beauty event on the 16th. So how are you going to take these trainings, but bring your team with? Give them tickets for every guest they bring. Make this month the big push for change. We hope today, taking a look at the funnel that grows the income of a leader, the people we serve and attracting new, growing new and keeping them strong, will grow you this month. We wanted to try workshop styles. We're going to go back to closing sharing on growing our teams, new consultants and new leaders, but everything is on this vision board. So you set your goals, you know what's in it for them, and also what's in it for you, like the quarterly bonus. This is what our world is about. But if we don't block our power hours, our communication each week to all of these teams, our to-do list is overwhelming. But when you break it down day to day, maybe it's inactive day and pre-inactive day, the next day's VIP day and $1,000 sellers day. The next day is working with new consultants and finding new consultants. The next day is working with leaders and future leaders and looking for new leaders. You have to break it down to work with your team. Keeping the balance is key. You know where we learned this? Dana and Neil. They taught us with 20 hours a week as a leader to have the right bucket balance. 4 hours a week goes to developing new consultants and new leaders. 6 hours a week goes to sponsoring and helping others sponsor. And 10 hours a week is parties and orders and growing new clients and prospecting and planning. That is the time buckets we took you to today. But if they're not blocked in your calendar, they go away and it's another month, another year end, another new year, and we didn't grow and go where you deserve to be. Remember in JVU, we talk about 80% of your peak time goes to the VIP club members and growing new, sponsoring and helping them get to VIP, and looking and growing for new leaders and developing those to grow through the comp plan. 20% is the I's and the P's, but right now we're on an urgency. So again, balance your time, which is our goal today. Remember, your call to action is this. You have between now and the 6th for free shipping for VIPs, I's, P's, and A's. So it's a rush today. We hope it helped you get some speed today. And remember to end every conversation with who do you know that would love what I said earlier. Ask for referrals and give them something that's worth giving. If you do a $65 gift bag, you choose what's in it. But you've got to end every conversation with who do you know that. We know from William Thackeray, next to excellence is the appreciation of it. We appreciate you all. You are amazing leaders. You got us to 65. Now we want to take you to where you deserve in this business. So I want to just open this up for sharing as we get to our final minutes here. Any shares you have on, we looked at sponsoring, growing new leaders, using all the tools. What were some aha moments, or what are some things you have in place this month to raise your new sponsoring and use the tools that we have? Anybody want to share? Go ahead, Evelyn. Thank you.
I actually have a question. The slide that you showed for Future Friday, it had a free laptop on there.
Oh, is it still on there? Okay, thank you. I'll take that off. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Who has shares? Go ahead, Mary.
Okay, my aha moment, I don't know if this is related, but I saw my son on his birthday, which was August 28th, and I had mine on the 24th, and my oldest boy is the 28th. We went to dinner, and I looked at him without a mask, and his skin was flawless. This young man, he's 42, had nothing but hyperpigmentation through here, especially from wearing the sunglasses. And I said, what did you do to your face? Did you go get lasered? He's like, no. And his wife starts laughing and says, it's the sunscreen. He's been using the JAFRA sunscreen, taking it and wearing it to work. That's one aha moment. The other thing, I have been trying to recognize my people, my consultants. I have one that's reached 1,000, and she was just calling me right now, and I'm telling her I can't talk right now. And so, but I have a lot of plans. I'm going to do an open house till the 6th of September. I have done emails, I have done texts, I have done video, personalized videos like you've sent me. I have been following your lead and also Norma's lead. And I'm very blessed to have Norma here in Yuma. And she leads us and shows us the way. In fact, we're meeting up tonight. But I'm having a little difficulty with my team, trying to get them jump started a little bit. So I plan on prospecting as well, getting that in this week as well. If it has to be Saturday, it's Saturday, Friday, Friday. But I'm going to be prospecting. I want to learn how to do the pile and dial. So that's about the only thing I need to learn now to do that. I've got everything else covered. Facebook.
Excellent.
So I'm, let's put it this way. I have the will. It's a challenge to get up early in the morning for me, but I'm here.
I love it. And
Am
I see your goal. The goal is to have a sponsor 10 and
Yes.
2 indirects to go, and to have 2 more future leaders and promote 2 managers this quarter. And that's what it takes, is planning and that focus and willingness to go learn what you need to do, but do it. No
Right.
matter
And
what, if the team isn't doing it, you find the new, right?
Right. Well, Tressa Spino, she was a VIP, and you called me about her, and I tried to get her to place that order. Well, the next day she saw that new bag that she could earn, and she's like, I want that bag. I'm going, okay, go for it, girl. So she's excited about that travel bag, and so am I.
Excellent. I know, right? So,
We're on
and
our
that's, I
way.
mean, that's a gift that a lot of consultants would use, right? So
Right.
whether they want a gift bag from you or the weekender bag from JAFRA, that's why you can put a quick, easy spin on it. And again, I love what you're saying. It's like, you know what? Invite them. Just who do you know that?
Right.
And that leads them to the potential of, hey, do you want to take a look at how to keep adding to your team and make more? So absolutely. Keep out there. I love, you're all typing in your goals. The opportunity video, if you go into JAFRA Biz and you go under the business hub, okay, the second tab next to the one next to shop, it's actually called, I need to have them change this. It's called the JAFRA Beauty Event Video. It's weird. It's not called the opportunity video. So it's there for you, okay? And the avatars are, I can't remember my brain right now. The little avatar videos, they are also in the JAFRA Biz Hub. But I don't have it in my brain right now, so we'd have to go looking. But
we're going to be sharing that, so not to worry, because we'll share it and then we'll get on the direction.
Yeah, we'll share it with you. So.
I just have one more thing to say. This upcoming LA conference one dayer. So one person that I'm taking is my sister, who's kind of been sluggish in the business. She's coming along. She's agreed to come along. So she's coming along, Lillian Flores. And then my indirect, which is my granddaughter, Deja, who's also been, she's one of my P's or I's. I can't remember which one she is. She's one, an indirect. Those two ladies are coming with me. Deja's 23, Lily's 49. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but we're all going to LA, and I'm super stoked about it because I really believe this is what they need to see, to get ignited, to get excited, to see what JAFRA is all about, to see what it's really all about. All of us sisters together, welcoming each other, and I'm super stoked about this. So hopefully I will see all of you there. So that's all I have.
I love it. I love it. Absolutely. So thank you. Other ideas for how you're going to blitz sponsor? Sarah, go ahead. I'm sorry. I see your hand.
So I believe in make it where you spend it. And there's days that I work at home and don't get out, but then there's days where I'm out a lot. And so now that I have my wonderful new card, I don't know if you guys can see it, real simple, but it's got my QR code on the back. Diana Driggs helped me design this. And then it opens up my
show it again. I just put it on Spotlight. Show it again.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. So this is the front. It's real simple. I use Ageless because I'm a yacht and RV broker as well as, marketing my life. Anyways, and then the other side has my QR code, and you could actually put your camera on this and scan it and open it up. So you put your camera on it, it opens up, and then it opens up my bio link. And we added the virtual try-on my bio link. So what I've been doing everywhere I go, this is what I'm offering. We can all do it in our own way, but I want to make it motivational. First of all, I had to do it myself because until you do it yourself, it makes no sense whatsoever. So I finally did it myself. I think I posted a couple pictures in the WhatsApp. And so just had fun with it. And so what I do is when I'm out and about, I had to go pick up an order. I mean, I was out all day yesterday. Donating platelets and all my errands. And so I tell them, I go, hey, would you do me a favor? Would you try this virtual try on? You can now actually, have you ever wanted to find the perfect lipstick and you buy it and then you end up bringing it home and you hate it, or that significant other goes, oh my gosh, take that off. That looks awful. That's what my husband says to me. Anyways, when I try the wrong colors. And they're like, yeah. And so the magic was not just telling them about it, but showing my picture. So I go, okay, this is what I look, El Natural. And then I show them the foundation, and then I show them the 2 finished looks. And they're like, wow. And I tell them, if you will try it and send me a picture, you've got my phone number right there, I will give you either an eye or a lip product free. I mean, I've got a lot of lipsticks. I've got plenty. I can do that. Or if you'd like to order, I will give you a 25% savings on your order. And I wanted to be generous enough because that's what moves me. I mean, 10% is nice, but if I'm going to get a nice reward, it's what's in it for me. We all want to know what's in it for me. And people have responded, but I found they responded more when I just pop my phone and show my picture and they go, wow. So it's really exciting. And now I'm excited. And I do have people go, well, I don't wear a lot of makeup. And I said, well, we have our skincare. And I haven't tried that one yet because it just came out yesterday, I believe. But anyways, it's really about being prepared. I was out of JAFRA business cards for a long time. And there's magic in just having something with you. On my bio link, if any of you open my QR code, I don't know if you can do it here, but on my bio link, I have each of my social medias. I have my a link to my JAFRA page, my JAFRA website, the opportunity, the virtual try-on, and then I have my Instagram, my Facebook, and I do have a link to my yachts and RVs. So it really covers my life because for a long time I only had my yachts and RVs because I had run out of JAFRA business cards and I knew there was something I was going to do, but I hadn't done it yet. And it doesn't matter. This is all I need. It's so fast. It's so easy. And when I'm doing my yacht and RV business, I'm giving them this card. And guess what? I'm opening up my other business. I work with a lot of men in the yacht and RV business, and they have women in their life, and they have daughters and wives and sisters. So it just pays to have something simple that I always have with me. And matter of fact, the day before yesterday, I was out and I ran out of business cards. So I'm not going to do that again because it's like, oh my gosh, if I see another person, last night I was at Lane Bryant's picking up an order. There were 3 girls there and I said, and it was at the end, there weren't any other customers. And I just challenged him. I said, if you share it with someone else, I'll give the same offer. So it just really is about being excited about something and talking to them. And sometimes it's appropriate to talk about the opportunity and sometimes it's not. But, that's just the opener to start the conversation. And if I meet someone awesome, which I do all the time, I'll say to them, oh my gosh, and I'll talk to them about the opportunity. Have you ever thought about doing, and one girl I met at a thrift store, she goes, I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. And I said, oh, well, we need to talk. And so it just, you just have to look people in the eye, share something you have to share, be excited, and have a way to follow up. And I always say to them, sometimes I can't get their info, sometimes I can, but I'll say, make sure when you send me your picture, say, hey, I met you at, Lane Bryant's, or I met you at Costco, or wherever I was. And it'll remind me, and I will give you a gift. So I haven't gotten any returns yet, but I've only been doing it for about a week. Although the girl that I met at the thrift store, we do have an appointment about the opportunity, and I'm excited. She's a young 20-something, and I am excited to help her become an entrepreneur. When I tried to reach her, and she goes, well, I have 2 jobs. I need to work around my schedule. It's my birthday. But she's like texting away with me. So it's just really fun to be, have something exciting to share. And I think this virtual try-on and virtual skincare is magic. It just really puts us in their home and in their space. And
that's exactly, you got it. Think of all the tools we have now, like we've never had, right? Because we're going to get ready to wrap up here. But think about this. Sarah said some magical things. I fully believe in the 65 conversations. Doing it, but driving your team with weekly recognition when they achieve the number in the squares. Those tools, you can choose to use the flyers. You can choose to use the app. You can choose to give sachets. You can choose whatever it is, the opportunity video. But the key is that, are they having enough conversations? Okay. That is what, if you're having weekly meetings, it's brainstorming with them. How are we going to plan to meet 15 new conversations this week? 15 conversations is not calling who you know, unless you're getting referrals every day, right? So that comes back to, how do you sponsor? How do you grow new clients? How do you become a VIP? How do you become a manager? There's nothing more than talking. That's what we talk about at Future Friday. It's all that, because that's all there is. Without talk and meeting new people online or in person every day, the business does not grow. So I love it, Sarah. That's a perfect summary. So at the end, the goal is that it goes back to those basics. You and your team, they can't achieve a goal without talking to new people. And you heard Hudith yesterday, it may take more people because they're going to buy a little less or take a little longer to get to a yes right now. That's the emotions of the world, okay, and the reality. So that's why never before has 65 conversations mattered. Make that your number one coaching for yourself, for them, and most importantly, what you really put a great recognition gift around. The activities will lead to the results, and then they can track and measure. So that's the number one key thing you hit on. How do you sponsor and find leaders? Right there. That is the magic to it. So I thank you so much for sharing that. It's absolutely super valuable. So I know this ends our training for today. How did you like the workshop approach and goal activity session? Did that help a little bit more going through that? We don't want to give you information. We need you to, plan your calendar. How many of you started planning your calendar while you sat here today? Okay, good. Find your aha